Hello, my name is Monish from CMI Institute of Technology, USN 1CR 19CS096. I shall now demonstrate my mobile application development project, which is Snooker King. Snooker King is a booking application used to reserve pool tables through the convenience of the user. Rega- uh, the user can book tables whenever they want at whichever time they feel to. The establishment will be notified when a new booking is given and arrange tables accordingly. Now I shall show you the files used in. First, you are greeted with a login activity for any existing users. If there's a new user, you can choose the new user prompt this text here where it will redirect you to the sign up XML. Over here, similar to the login activity, you will be asked a username and password where you can register. When you enter your username and password and register, there will be a new user created um, this database, and you will be redirected back to the login XML. On over here, you are asked to again enter your username and password. On successful complete this login, you will be taken to the this activity main.xml. This is your home screen. Your home screen will have two buttons where you can book tables or view bookings. Now, on clicking on the book table, you will be taken to the activity.xml where you can choose date and time based on your convenience. On choosing your date and time successfully and submitting the button, you will be again taken back to the home screen, and you will be your booking will be sent directly to the database. Now, uh, in the main XML, we have another button for view bookings. Now, if you have any previous bookings, it will show you the latest. The view booking will on pressing view booking, you will be taken to the activity home.xml file where you can view the day and time of when you want. And in the backend, this is a Firebase is a cloud storage database. So all the data is stored in the cloud, this in a remote server, and it won't be tampered with. Over here, we can see the list of users already present, and this is the database which contains all the users and bookings respectively. On choosing user, you can see they have a username and a unique UID, and these UIDs are used to choose keep track of their these bookings accordingly. Now to the functionality, we are initially greeted with the login XML. Since this is a Firebase, this is linked to Firebase database, which is a cloud storage database. We will be importing google.com's Firebase authentication, and this. Uh, we will be entering our values as username text and password text. Now, if you're initially signing up, you'll be taken to the sign up page where you're prompted to take the username, and prompted to give the username and password. And if you have given null values for your username and password, it will prompt you saying that there'll be a prompt saying the enter credentials over here. And if you have given this proper username and passwords, which are valid ones, they the, the MAuth, which is a Firebase authentication uh, object, will create a new user with the username and password, and on completion, it will give an authentication successful and store your data to the this thing database separately. Now, on failing, it will show authentication failed, and again you're prompted to retype all the values as per needed. Now, um, in the login.kt, the user has to enter the username and password, and again, if the username and password are empty, the app will prompt you to again enter credentials. Now, if there is a valid email and password, the this the user will be shown that login is successful, and there will be redirect to their home page accordingly. If not, they will be this prompted with a fail to login notification. In the main activity.xml, there are only two buttons mainly. Mainly a book button and an order button to view orders. So now these two will be intents, which will redirect them to the respective book page, book.kt and homescreen.kt. Homescreen.kt over here is to view bookings. Now in book.kt, we have multiple functions which will allow the user to choose a date and time and store that date and time in the Firebase database as a booking. Now, on this part over here is to pick your date, and this part over here will pick your time. Now, it'll on moving the dial above 12 or 1, 12 or 0, it will automatically show AM and PM changes. Now, and when you click on submit, you take the user ID of your current user will be taken as user UID, and we will create a new child under bookings with your user ID and push the set of values, which is a function called booking here. And on successfully booking it, it will give you a toast saying that table booked, see you there, and it will redirect you back to the home screen, main activity.kt. Or else it will just make a toast saying that with an error statement. Now, the viewers for view booking, which is the home screen.kt, we taken the values from Firebase with the current user's authentication UID, and we get we use a database reference, Firebase reference.get instance, again database reference, to acquire the current user's UID, and we take the latest child present in the booking this path. This add value event listener is used to retrieve data, the latest child, and on data change is like any changes on data made will we can get the latest booking as well in the snapshot the children. All these values are stored in the snapshot, which are stored again into a text variable and updated accordingly to the page. Now, the back button over here is another intent which allows you to go back to the main activity.kt. Now, the booking is a data class which is used to store the year, day, month, and time as per this. And the user.kt is another data class to store username and UID. Now, to the demonstration. Over here, I'm going to create a new user saying that 1cr19cs096 gmail.com, and my password will be any random number. This is a non-existing user. I shall log in. It will show failed to log in. Now I shall create a new user with the specification over here. This is the login sign up page. where I shall create a new sign up. I shall name my sign up as QUERTY at the rate gmail.com. Wait, before that, I shall enter an empty string and it will show enter credentials. Now QUERTY.com, and my password will be 123456. On registering successfully, it will show authentication successful and it will redirect me to the home screen. Uh, when I say home screen, I mean the login screen. Now over here, I shall again click on login, which will show empty enter credentials and QUERTY at the rate gmail.com. Now for password, I shall enter some random values which will not allow it will show fail to login. Now if I enter the correct password 123456, it shall take me to the home screen. Login successful, and this is home screen. Now over here we are prompted with we can see two buttons, book table and view bookings. I shall now book a view booking because I have not made any bookings. It will just show the values of whatever previous checks were. Now on book table we can see that we have to choose a date and time. This is the calendar and this is the time bar. I shall now book a table on 20th of July at time 12:20, 12:15. Okay. Now this time is 12:15, and on clicking this, it shows me a prompt saying I have booked on 20th July. I shall now submit. It will show table book. See you there. Now on view booking, shall now take the data from the database and again show it over here. Now internally, what happens is that the data from the Firebase authentic will be pushed to the real-time database over here, and authentication, as you can see, is QWERTY over here, QRTY, which I've entered just now. And in the Firebase data real-time database, I'll now have a new user called QURTY. It should be one of these. Here you go. The AJF6JS. This is a unique ID for username QWERTY, and their booking will be, it was AJ, right? So I shall now view the bookings of AJF6 book. Over here I can see the time and date. Now the establishment can view this data and arrange tables accordingly. Thank you.